Yeah, number one, and I mean this, Ferris State deserves the credit. We know they have personnel. We know that they're capable of beating any team in this league on any night and multiple times. So credit goes to Ferris State. They played much more aggressive than we did at the start, and that kind of set the tempo. And I will say this to our guys' credit: when about halfway through the second half, when we felt an urgency, we got down 12, and then there was an urgency. We didn't have as much trouble, and maybe that's part of the process that we have to learn. We really have struggled against a switching / aggressive defense on the perimeter. And after that, I thought we loosened up a little bit and played better basketball. It's still gonna be the same type of game tomorrow. They're gonna come out and they're gonna be emotional. They got a chance to sweep on the road, and we got to come out and have that urgency right from the start. I think our guys were prepared. I think they wanted to do well. We just didn't do well. We didn't shoot particularly well. Neither team did to start the game, and I'm not speaking for Ferris State. We did not shoot particularly well. We didn't swing the ball side to side. When we did that, we had good shot opportunities, and we had good chances. We didn't capitalize on all of them, but we weren't out of it. And until the final buzzer, we still had a chance, even despite not playing that well. And that was the positive thing that we have to carry over into tomorrow. Well, all you can do is give yourself a chance. We weren't actually trying to foul at the end, and they were called, so a foul was a foul. And we lucked out a little bit on a couple of the free throws, but we came down and we made some baskets, and it got close, and we gave ourselves a chance with 1.7 seconds, I believe it was, to go in overtime. And that's a good club. Records don't make any difference in this league. That's a good club, and we're going to have to come and battle and grind and scratch and claw all day tomorrow at 3 o'clock. It's going to be the same type of game. It's going to be the same type of game. We gave them life. They beat the first place team on the road, and they're going to come tomorrow and they're going to try to put us away fast.
Yeah, one thing they did especially well today was they took care of the ball better than you guys.
Oh,
we have to do to create more turnovers.
Yeah, well, I don't know if we can create turnovers on that team. What we have to do is stop turning it over against that team. We got a little bit sped up early in the game, and two of the three things we talked about for being successful were don't turn the basketball over and don't give them second shots. They had 7 offensive rebounds at halftime, and we had 10 turnovers. So, had they been making their free throws, we'd have been down by a lot more than, I think it was 5 at halftime. And, again, you feel like if you give yourself a chance against a good team, you got to build on that, and I think we did. So we got to start. We got to start and have 2 halves like the last 7 or 8 minutes of this game.
Despite the loss, you had 2 guys that had double-doubles today. Are you happy with that effort? Can you bring that forward into tomorrow?
Well, I think that's a positive thing. Clearly, I have not seen a stat sheet yet, but 2 double-doubles, that's outstanding. We still like to have balance. Don't get me wrong. I thought we need to get everybody involved to be successful, as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to go look at the tape and we'll try to make some slight adjustments. You can't fix a whole heck of a lot overnight, but you can make some adjustments. And if the team adapts to those adjustments, you'll give yourself a chance.
Any questions for Coach?
Yeah, Coach. How do you think your guys did in defending Walt?
He is an outstanding player, and he can score on anybody at any time in any distance. And I thought
he's like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, well, he's the Michael Jordan of the GLIAC. Is that what you're saying, Eddie?
Yeah.
He's a prolific scorer, and he has skills that are unique for this level, and he can get a shot off on anybody. I thought our guys really played hard, but he's a heck of a player. He's Well, that's really a good job, but he's dynamic. He can score at every level, and he's the guy that you don't want to have the ball if you're playing against him. But certainly Ferris knew to get him the ball in the crunch time situations. I thought our guys played really hard on him.
Yeah, I agree. Also, it seemed like more so in the first than in the second, you guys were timid to shoot it. Is that a fair assessment?
You know what, Eddie, we've been...
You ran the shot
Yeah.
clock down every time.
Yeah, you know what? Some of it was their defense, and some of it was us. We haven't been shooting the ball particularly well, and I think our guys are a little bit hesitant because in a game like that, that's when you got to step up and want to shoot that shot, and that's, of course, that's what we talked about. And I thought, you know, Dawson and Owen loosened up in the second half, and that's what we got to have. I think we did some good things offensively, you know, to get shots in the second half, of which when we executed and swung the basketball from side to side and did some penetration, that's when our offense was at least gave us a chance to make a shot.